Taking it back up to my car to put it away. So I rescued him. I'm going to let him free. There he goes. All right. Hey, what's up guys? Jonathan here. In case you've never checked out my channel before, what I do is I do kayaking, hiking, biking, and some snorkeling. Today I'm out here at the Itchetucknee State Park Springs, and what we're going to do is it's about a 4-mile strip. I'm going to kayak down for the first 2.5 miles. That's what they allow, and then about the last mile, mile and a half, you're actually allowed to get in the water and snorkel and check out everything. So that's what I'm going to do. Kayak for the first 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and then I'm going to snorkel, treasure hunt, and see what I can find and bring you guys along. Hope you guys enjoy. It's a beautiful day. Sun's starting to come out. The fog's starting to lift, and it's going to be awesome. All right, guys, let's do this. I'm going to bring you guys along. GoPro, stop recording. All right, guys, I made it to a spot where I'm going to get in the water and check out, see what I can find, explore, treasure hunt it. As y'all saw before earlier, I found a kayaker's chair. Still in pretty good condition. I might pressure wash it, clean it up, keep it. And but I want to search this bridge, and there's a smaller bridge in the background behind it before it dumps into the Itchetucknee, where it's no longer the state park. And so far, it's a beautiful day. About 12 o'clock, I got plenty of daylight. So let's get in the water and see what I can find under this bridge and the other bridge. Because I know I've already kayaked it, I checked it out and kayaked back up. And I'm going to float down with the kayak, and I've already know I found a snorkel, so I got to go get it. But I'm going to search some other areas and see what I can find. I'm going to bring you guys along, and let's go. Let's check it out. Yeah, so check soda. Oh yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's a water snake. He's cool. Found that down there too? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. It's there for that trash, but I didn't want to hit you. That's what that was. Zip. I couldn't resist.
That was good,
I
man.
couldn't resist. I was like, he's leaning over there, he can see nothing big come out at him. I found a kayaker seat. Look at all these turtles. It's gotta be 50, 60 of them. At least maybe close to 100 because there's still some in the water. On a big old tree that fell over. It's pretty impressive. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for my adventure down the Itchetucknee Spring State Park River. It's kind of a large spring that just dumps all of its water into it, so the river was clear, crystal clear going all the way down the river. It was pretty nice. I brought my own kayak. I launched at the north end of it, the head point, and kayaked the 4 miles down to where it's the south exit. You can always view back to the map. See, but it was a good location that a lot of people like to enjoy it for is tubing from the midpoint down to the south exit and then just walking back up. But I went the whole 4 miles down, did my exploring, found some cool stuff. Hope you liked the video. I'm going to show you in a second what exactly I did find. And then I also did a little bit of snorkeling because I found some trash while I was kayaking. Decided to stop, get it out of the water. And I don't know, it was a pretty cool day. One of the interesting things I did find, I didn't get a lot of video of it, was that there was a school class. They're doing experiments with making their own boats and floating it down the creek to see how fast it will go. I'm getting eaten up by a fly. Alright, but yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. So you all see some videos where I found the turtle and stuff like that, and I had a chance to kind of show them some of the wildlife that lives under the water, right where they were learning from. And so yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good experience. I definitely recommend if you do kayak down and then get a shuttle back up, because I just about worked myself to a dog trying to kayak back up the stream to it, and it took me about an hour and a half to kayak down, and it took me about 2.5 to almost 3 hours to kayak back up with my break and so. But all right, I'm gonna get to showing exactly what I found. I'm gonna start with some of the small stuff and then show you all the big stuff, which of course I've already seen for the most part what I found, because if you've already watched the video this long, I'm just gonna emphasize exactly what I found. The first thing I found that was actually pretty cool, I'm gonna save it for last, because I'm gonna say best for last. But I did search around the little floating dock, not at the midpoint, but at the second one. And I looked up on it and I found this sticking out. It is actually a sunscreen. I don't have it on video, but it was just floating under the dock, kind of stuck and suspended in the trash. Pulled it out, checked it out. It has not soured, so it is still good. So I'm going to use it. And just off the banks of that same spot, I came across some snorkeling masks. Looks like maybe for a kid, because they're kind of small. I don't think they're gonna fit my head, but they look really good. I can probably clean these up and reuse them. Maybe use them in a giveaway. I floated down a little bit further and I came across some sunglasses. These are actually my only pair of sunglasses I found. I was pretty impressed with how clean the river was. There wasn't a whole lot of trash. Granted, they don't allow drinking on the river. It's prohibited. Of course, that's not gonna stop them, because you saw in the video that don't have the Coke cans, but I did find some Coke cans that were unopened. I also found a snorkel down towards the end. Can't remember exactly where it was that I found it. I want to say it's down past the bridges, right below the south exit, where I also found a D battery. That could never be good in the water, so I always try to get anything out. And of course, anywhere people might fish, you're always gonna find fishing lures, which I thought this one was interesting. And so glad I got it out of the water, because it's got a humongous hook on it. Hate for someone to catch it on this. Now I'm going to show you my favorite find. I was actually just kayaking down. Nice little bluff area where it looks like people could jump in, but they had restricted signs on it, so you weren't allowed to jump in the water. I looked down, and I thought I saw a cooler. I was like, that's awesome, I can get a cooler. There's no telling what's going to be in that cooler. But where I was at, it was just too steep. I couldn't get into the kayak from there, so I actually ended up going up to the midpoint, getting out of my kayak and floating down to that same location. And when I did, I actually looked up on one and I pulled it up, went down. It's actually in a really great condition. It's actually a kayak chair that it just kind of sits in. It's considered a stadium kayak chair, to where it just sits on top. Sometimes there'll be a latch or something that'll hook onto it. It looks like when this person capsized their kayak, it was not latched on, and they have lost it. I've actually priced that one on Amazon, and it ranges from $50 to $70 depending on shipping and handling. So that's actually an awesome find. I'm going to keep it, maybe upgrade one of my kayaks for one that will actually use it, and then I get to use one of my treasures that I found as my personal use. So hopefully you'll see that in a future video. But all right, that's going to wrap up my video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, awesome. Do me a huge favor, hit like, share, subscribe. And if there's anything that seems a little off, I want your input. I want you to leave a comment, whether it be the music, the action footage, anything like recommendations. I'm happy to help them. I want y'all to be, because a lot of times when I edit my videos, I am so whelmed into it, it's hard for me to just step back and actually comprehend what all I've done. So if y'all can be my critics, let me know what y'all think, and I'll try to make it better in the future, because I have a feeling that as y'all watch and as I shoot them, they're only going to get better over time. So yeah, I'm still wearing my hat because I'm finished up for JD Explorations. Thanks again for checking out my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch y'all next time. Bye.